project, and it was like in very much minus since last 2 years, and it gave me 10,000 profit in a month. In just 1 month, I lost 3 kilo weight. I started gym.
I have earned like 3 lakhs plus with advanced course, and yes, I have done.
Whoa!
That's
हाँ
amazing, Lisa.
हाँ
Amazing. So
उसका
total, how many
टोटल
students have you coached, Panam?
तो टोटल तो सर मेरे को ज्वाइन करने वाले 80 लोग थे, लेकिन 30 लोगों ने मेरे कोर्सेज अटेंड किए।
Wow,
हाँ
amazing.
Well, like I have now more than 300 students. Three students, like me and my
300?
sister. One of my students was having 10 years of blockage with her son.
Hmm.
She was not comfortable, and they were not talking on regular basis. And within a week, she got the result. And now on a regular basis, they in fact do video calling on Zoom and all that.
One of them actually having this divorce problem. She actually got divorced, and after that she was very much upset. But within this 1 week journey, she actually completely transformed herself, and she regained her strength, and she started looking to rebuild her career once again from scratch. And another one is his brother was actually suffering from brain tumor. And last Sunday he got back to his home, and he is now enjoying his with his family.
Amazing. By the way,
One person, he was admitted in ICU and the doctors gave him 48 hours. Then the next morning I got a phone call saying that miraculously he is improving. And now he is discharged completely from the hospital. And after 1 month when he went, no heart problem, no lungs problem, no pedal edema, and he's perfectly all right. So
ओ
that
जी
when I told you it was 80,000, now it has come to 1 lakh.
amazing.
Then
This is
there was a
amazing.
certain people with tax business. After he went and I did this 1-to-1, he got a business. They got an order of 67 lakhs, and they are trying for 1 crore now. So that is the second thing.
शी हैड ए हाउस, तो उनको सेल करना था, वो सेल नहीं कर पा रही थी कई सालों से, तो शी जस्ट ट्राइंग, एंड देन शी सेड लाइक ओके छोड़ दो, बेचना होगा तो जब होगा तो आएंगे तो होगा। बहुत लोग आ रहे हैं बट कि कोई ले नहीं रहा है घर। देन शी डिड होपोनोपोनो 108 टाइम्स, मेरी फ्रेंड, एंड उसी दिन कोई आया एंड उनको 70,000 का टोकन देके गया।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. This is awesome. Spread.
I was going through anxiety disorder. Yes, I was diagnosed and I was talking to a psychiatrist. I was going through therapy with a psychologist. Doing Hope Nope No, I stopped it, and doing all the other courses with you, I stopped the medicines. I came out of the anxiety. Now I'm doing perfectly fine. I have cleared my money blocks. I've attracted huge sums of money, like surprise money with this technique when I was not expecting it. My book turned out to be international bestseller on Amazon within just first month. Earlier, I was not even knowing how to publish a book. My emotional baggages are not cleared out. And if you also want to create such magical results and spread it to the people, do practice Ho'oponopono. And I would just like to thank you, Mitesh and Indu, and we just all love you for teaching us.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to our Hope Nope No Healer certification course. How many of you loved watching that video of testimonials of the senior students? And how many of you are truly, truly inspired right now? Please type in I for inspired in the chat window right now. I am inspired. This is my video. I watch it every single time, and every time I have goosebumps. Every time I smile, I have tears in my eyes because of one of the reasons is where people were and where people are is very inspired to see. And what I mean is, like right now, the girl whom you heard, her name is Beshu. Everyone write down the name Beshu in the chat window quickly. Now, Beshu, when she came to meet us first time, at that time she was depressed completely. And she used to cry every single day because of some breakup that she had gone through in her life. How many of you can relate with her story? Type in R for relate if you can relate with her story. Every day she used to cry. For more than a year, she had left her job. She had got to a verge where she was feeling, why am I even living? Today, not only has she come out of depression, the best part is she has become a life coach. She has become a healer. She's healed thousands of people, and she's crossed more than 50 lakhs of revenue today. She has her own relationship back now. She has a boyfriend in life. She has love back in her life again because she healed her life and she attracted something amazing. All of you, please first type congratulations to Beshu. And every time I hear this video, I remember who Beshu was when she came first time. And that is why it inspires me and gives me hope that if Beshu can do it, any one of you can do it. I can do it. We all can do it. Everybody, please start with that hope right now in the chat window and say, I can do it. Are you ready for this? Awesome. So let's go. The first thing I want to promise you here is very simple. My promise is heal yourself, heal others, and make 1 lakh rupees a month as a professional healer. And the best part is your healing business will start in 7 days. Everyone type in 7 days. How many of you would love it? Everything, the technology, the learning, the content, the delivery, the selling, everything will happen in only 7 days. In fact, you will have your first Ho'oponopono Healers batch done and ready in 7 days. How many of you would love that? Type in yes in the chat window. Okay, so that is my promise of today's webinar, to give you clarity on how do we make sure that this happens in 7 days. While I'm teaching you this whole thing, there's going to be 3 specific secrets that I'm going to teach you. Let me quickly show you what those 3 secrets are. Everybody write this down if you need to. First secret, the secret of advanced Ho'oponopono. A lot of you must have heard me saying the word advanced Ho'oponopono. There really is advanced Ho'oponopono, and this is, I am proud to say, this word was created by me. The technique was discovered by me. By accident, while I was doing it for myself, while I was doing it for my students, I discovered advanced Ho'oponopono. And when I did that, I sent the recording of my advanced Ho'oponopono to the man who first made Ho'oponopono famous. Anybody knows the man? His name is Dr. Joe Vitale from the movie The Secret. Type in yes in the chat window if you've heard about him. So I sent it to him, and he met me personally, and he said, this is the most powerful part of Ho'oponopono. It truly is advanced. It is unique. It is original. And he started promoting Advanced Ho'oponopono, my course, to his students. How many of you think that's a privilege? Type in P for privilege if you agree this is a privilege, that a man like him, who is such a big mentor himself, starts promoting my courses. But that's because how powerful the Advanced Ho'oponopono is. I'm going to teach you that in the first 15 minutes. The second thing you'll learn is the fastest way to make millions as a healer. Now, I want to be very, very clear right now at the very beginning of this webinar. This specific webinar I have designed keeping in mind those people who want to become healers. How many of you want to become healers? Type in I in the chat window if you really want to become a healer. Now, that is the specific focus in my mind I have. I want to have more and more people become healers. Why? Because I don't think I can do it alone. I can't spread this science all over the world, but I strongly believe this science deserves to go to every household of our country. Everyone type in D for deserve it if you agree. Ho'oponopono truly deserves to be in every household of India. But I can't do it alone. I need partners. I need more and more people who are healers like me. So how many of you promise that you want to be part of this program as a healer, not only for yourself, but also to heal other people? And if you have that specific focus in mind today, I promise you, you will learn not only to become a healer and heal yourself, you'll heal others and make millions. And I will show you the fastest way to reach millions. Okay, that's my promise to you. The third point is important, which is the tears of joy experience. The tears of joy experience is something that you will master, something that I again invented over a period of time, where you can make a person sit, make them go through something called a tears of joy experience of Ho'oponopono, and heal 5 years of emotional baggage in just 10 minutes. Everybody type in 10 minutes in the chat window. Imagine this, 5 years of baggage gone in 10 minutes. 5 years of depression gone in 10 minutes. It's possible. But मेरे बोलने से क्या होगा? There's no point me saying it. Would you love it if I could make you experience it? Type in yes in the chat window if you would love it, if I could make you experience that. Okay? And as I was saying, the third thing that you will learn is the tears of joy experience. And it's not about me saying something. I want you to experience it. But that is why I want you to give me a promise that you will be with me till the very end, because this is the third thing that we will cover till the end of the webinar today. So type in IP, I promise that you will be with me till the very end. After the first 2 secrets, I'm going to reveal the special webinar offer for you to join the Ho'oponopono Healer certification course as a healer. after the first two secrets. How many of you are okay with that? Type in yes in the chat window if you're okay with that. We'll take about 15 minutes to give you that clear offer. After the offer, we will do the Tears of Joy experience. Is that fair? Everyone type in fair in the chat window if that's a fair thing, right? Okay, now let's begin the first step. So the first step I want you to remember is at the end of today's offer, be ready to invest 1 lakh. Everyone type in 1 lakh in the chat window because this is a business opportunity. Think about it. If I tell you that there is a mutual fund investment or a stock investment where you invest 1 lakh rupees and at the end of the year, you will get 20% returns. How many of you think that's a great deal? Everyone type in GD in the chat window. That's a great deal. Nowadays, even 10% is a big amount once a year from mutual funds or from stocks. But I'm saying we are guaranteeing you 20%. Would you say that's a great deal? Yes, lots of people saying that's a great deal. How many of you invest, by the way? Type in I in the chat window if you're already investing. Now, instead of investing in stocks, if I give you a business opportunity like Hope No Healers certification course, where you invest 1 lakh and now for the rest of your life, you have acquired a skill where I will teach you how to make 1 lakh rupees per month for the rest of your life. Would that be a 10x great deal? Everyone type in 10x in the chat window if you agree. This would be 10 times better than the mutual funds investment. And that is why I want you to be mentally ready to invest this kind of money to have those kind of returns. Now, if some of you are looking at this investment as a course, please don't think of it as a course. Think of it as a business investment. Any business where you want to make 1 lakh rupees a month as a healer deserves that kind of investment also. How many of you agree? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree that it's fair. If I'm giving you the opportunity to make 1 lakh rupees per month, then it is fair to ask an investment of minimum 1 lakh rupees, lifetime investment. I'm not saying you have to invest again and again, one time lifetime investment with the guarantee that you will be able to make 1 lakh rupees per month. And don't invest now, only invest after you are convinced. Please type in FD fair deal in the chat window if you are agreeing this is a fair deal. If I can convince you in the next 1 hour that yes, you can make 1 lakh rupees per month, then 1 lakh rupees is a fair investment, right? Awesome. So let's begin with the first secret. Everyone type in 1 in the chat window. We are starting with secret number 1. So I want to start with the secret number 1 with a beautiful story of Dr. Hugh Len. Now, Dr. Hugh Len is somebody who is working as a psychiatrist. And when I say psychiatrist, he is a medical psychiatrist in a hospital in Hawaii. Now, in Hawaii Island, when he was working as a psychiatrist, he was working at a department which is a violent department, which means this department was so bad, the mentally ill patients were so bad that they would kill other people, they would kill themselves. So they were always tied with body jackets. Everybody clear about it? Now, these people were given electric shocks, medications, sedations, sleeping tablets, all that kind of stuff. But Dr. Hugh Len healed these people in 6 months without any medicine, without electric shocks, without any sedation. Here is the weird part. He did not even talk to them personally, and he healed all of them in 6 months using with the power of Ho'oponopono. Type in crazy in the chat window if you agree this is crazy. This is the kind of power that Ho'oponopono has. As I started practicing Ho'oponopono, I discovered something even more amazing. I discovered the power of advanced Ho'oponopono. Now, what is the power of advanced Ho'oponopono? The power of advanced Ho'oponopono is where what I learned from Dr. Hugh Len, what I learned from Dr. Joe Vitale was a simple chanting. I call it basic Ho'oponopono. Everyone type in basic. Basic because it is simple chanting. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. These are the 4 statements of Ho'oponopono. And if you keep repeating it, if you keep repeating it, if you keep repeating, you get amazing results. And there is no doubt I have experienced it. Some of you have also experienced it. Type in yes in the chat window if you have also experienced amazing results simply by basic Ho'oponopono chanting. But then here is the problem that I started experiencing. When it came to big problems like getting a job, like breaking up a broken up relationship, if I wanted to mend it, I found that basic Ho'oponopono was sometimes working, sometimes not working, especially for big problems. Please type in yes in the chat window if you faced the same problem, where sometimes Ho'oponopono is working, but sometimes it's not working. So I said, yeah, there must be something more to it. So one day I created a new technique, which is an advanced Ho'oponopono version of it, where you don't do simple chanting. I call it conversational Ho'oponopono. Everyone type in conversational. Conversations means you're having a kind of a conversation. Now, in the Ho'oponopono certification, I teach you how to do it. But today, I want to give you an experience of what conversational Ho'oponopono is. How many of you are okay with that? Type in yes in the chat window if you're okay to experience advanced Ho'oponopono right now. When I started practicing advanced conversational Ho'oponopono in my life, I started experiencing magic in those areas of life which was so difficult that most people would say it's impossible to solve this problem. But with conversational Ho'oponopono, I was able to solve that problem. Then here is the weird part that happened. When I started taking the new batch of Healer certification course, the first time when I declared Ho'oponopono Healer certification course, about 3 years ago when I discovered Advanced Ho'oponopono, live on call with 300 healers at the same time, I started asking people, okay, who has any kind of a body pain right now? Any? Raise your hands. Now, in a group of 300 people, you would easily have 20 to 30 people who have some physical pain. In fact, if you don't believe me, type in what pain do you have right now in the chat window. Anybody has any physical pain right now? Tell me yes in the chat window and tell me what pain. And believe it or not, in any group, you'll find some people who have some physical pain at all points of time. So what I did was, this was a very bold move by me. Bold. And I'm saying bold because you'll understand what I'm saying. I would ask these people to raise their hands. And then I'll say, I'm going to do conversational Ho'oponopono with you and your pain is going to disappear in 5 minutes. And I would purposely choose somebody who had pain for 1 month, somebody who had pain for 3 days, somebody who had pain for 2 years or 1 year. And I would take these people and in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the pain would disappear. Okay, like on live Zoom meeting. How many of you think that's crazy? I started experiencing such amazing results with conversational Ho'oponopono. Even I could not believe it. Then I applied it on relationships and it worked on relationships also. I'll give you an example. There was this one girl I remember in the first batch after she joined the Healers course. She was going through a breakup with her life partner and she had almost decided to divorce. She had signed the papers. So I asked her, I said, what is she feeling about her husband? And she said she's feeling cheated, she's angry with him, she's sad, all those mixed emotions were there. How many of you can relate with these relationship problems? Type in R for relate if you can relate with some of these relationship problems. Now, I told her, I said, okay, come, raise your hands. I did conversational Ho'oponopono, the advanced Ho'oponopono version with her for 10 minutes. She cried like a baby in live call. All her anger disappeared, all her sadness disappeared. And she decided to remain married to this man. It's been more than 2 years to that story. She is still happily married. Type in wow in the chat window if you agree. This is wow. And then as more and more I started teaching people conversational Ho'oponopono, it started spreading. And believe it or not, today, we've been able to teach conversational Ho'oponopono not to 1,000, not to 2,000, but to more than 5,000 people. What do you think about this number? More than 5,000 people have learned conversational Ho'oponopono, which means part of the certification course today. Isn't that amazing? And when that happened, you know, whenever you become famous and you do this kind of work, you get two things. You get a lot of positivity, you get lots of love and blessings from people, but you also get a lot of criticism. How many of you agree with that? So a lot of people sent me an email saying, you are copying Dr. Joe Vitale. I said, Arey, I'm not copying Dr. Joe Vitale, but a lot of people continued sending emails. So I said, the best way to prove that I'm not copying is let's call Dr. Joe Vitale and let's give him this program. So I sent him an email, I sent him this program, and believe it or not, he decided to meet me. So he met me on a live Zoom call. And he personally told me that this is one of the most powerful things that he's heard. In fact, he said he loved conversational Ho'oponopono and he decided to promote my course to his students. Now, this may seem like I'm probably exaggerating it. Okay, in that case, how about you meet Dr. Joe Vitale yourself and what he told me, he tells you himself. Then will you believe it? Tell me yes in the chat window if he comes here right now. And whatever he told me, he tells you about conversational Ho'oponopono. Then will you believe it? Ready to meet Dr. Joe Vitale? Okay, so with his permission, when he was saying these things to me, I had recorded it. And I asked him, I said, can I use this recording to prove to people that conversational Ho'oponopono is truly powerful and people must practice it? And he said, absolutely, he will do anything to help me to spread this science to people. Here is Dr. Joe Vitale. Listen to him. This is what he says. So please tell us, what did you like about the course and why you agreed to be part of it?
I absolutely love your courses. When you gave me access to review them, I didn't know what I was in for. I've heard from lots of people who say they try to teach Ho'oponopono or they did this, they did that, but they don't communicate very well. They're not very in depth. They're very superficial. They mean well, but they didn't accomplish what they really wanted to do. Your courses blew me out of my chair. They are very clear. They're very articulate. They're very inspired. They're very inspiring. I love that they are so well done that I can sit there and watch you speak and get the message and also get the vibe, get the energy that's coming through you because you believe in what you're doing. You are congruent. You're very sincere, and you are breaking everything down so that people can understand what could be very confusing when it comes to Ho'oponopono. And it becomes something that is easy to watch and easy to watch again and again, which is very important because they're not boring. They're interesting. They're intriguing. And I love some of the things you came up with, like the conversational Ho'oponopono. I never heard of that before. I loved it. I thought, oh, what a great concept. What a great name. What a great method. And so there's so much in your courses and so many levels to it that I don't even know how to keep going to talk about them. But I was so impressed. I said, look, if I can help in any way, let me know.
Thank you so much for being part of the course. And all right. How many of you loved that? Type in loved it in the chat window if you loved that. Dr. Joe Vitale himself proving that conversational Ho'oponopono is unique. It is powerful. Isn't this amazing? We in India now are able to invent things, and people outside the country now are telling us that, yes, this is original. Isn't that something to be proud of? Tell me proud in the chat room if you agree. For me, that was a big moment of pride. Okay. And especially because I looked up to him, because I look at him as my mentor, right? Now, let's learn what happened when I taught conversational Ho'oponopono to my students. When they learned it, what happened? But is it okay if we first experience it and then I give you some stories about some of my students who became part of this course and what results they started creating, how much money they started making? I will tell you all of that. But would it be okay if we do a little practice experience right now of conversational Ho'oponopono? Yes? Okay, perfect. So as I told you, what I love to do is in a live batch, I like to ask people, tell me what physical pain do you have? Now, I can do this on relationships. I can do this on career blocks. I can do this on money blocks. I can do this on anything. The reason I choose physical pain, because the proof happens now. And it's not emotional, right? Like sometimes people can say, I was feeling bad, I am feeling good, but you can't prove that. It's inside you, right? But if it's a physical pain that is healed right now, that definitely means it works. How many of you would love to get this proof that it works? Type in "it works" in the chat window if you want to get this proof right now. Quickly type in "it works." What works? Conversational Ho'oponopono. Okay, so let's find out. Tell me in the chat window two things. First, if any of you have any physical pain, tell me what is the pain and tell me the intensity of the pain and tell me for how long is the pain. So let me give you an example. Neck pain is what the pain is. 8 is the intensity of the pain, and 3, 1 month. So let's say the pain has been going on for 1 month. Tell me all 3 things in one message. I will read from the chat window. By the way, you don't have to worry about writing anything in the chat because I've kept my chat on private so that nobody else can see your messages other than me. Okay, so let's see what people are writing. Mother has leg pain. Okay. Okay, you need to tell me something that you have right now, not somebody else, because I'm doing it on you right now. Some of you have a headache at 9 for 2 weeks, migraine for 8 years. But right now, do you have the pain and how much? Back pain, 5, 8 months. Flat feet pain, around 3 to 4 years. Upper neck, back pain, 7 years. Stomach for 2 days is paining. Pain in the lower leg since last 3 weeks. Upper back pain, also sometimes lower back pain because of bad posture. Mother's leg pain is right now for 2 weeks. Waist pain right now happening for about 7 years. Okay, so a lot of you have some kind of pain right now. You've written the intensity down. Give me a thumbs up on a level of 1 to 10. 1 is low, 10 is high. Okay, have you written down for how long the pain is there? All right, let's do the conversational Ho'oponopono with me, and I'm going to do it live with you. And the best part is, I'm not going to do it with any specific one of you. I'm going to do it with all of you. Type in wow in the chat window if you agree. I could do this with so many of you at the same time and you can still get results. That means when you learn this method later, you can help how many people at the same time? Hundreds and thousands of people, right? But let's experience it. Chalo. So let's get ready. I'm going to play some beautiful music right now. Right, so here we go. Once this music is on, what I want you to do is just repeat exactly what I'm saying loudly, okay? All right, here we are. What you're hearing is a very, very specific music of 528 hertz. I've researched this music. It's a healing music which I've got, which I give people during the certification course. So don't worry, when you become part of the course, you will also get this music. Okay, here we go. First, tell me if my voice and the music both are perfectly clear. Type in clear in the chat window, please. I'll just wait for your feedback. Clear. Okay, good. So let's get ready. Hands on your heart, please. Now, wherever that physical pain is first, focus on that part of your body. Focus on that part of your body. And now do something to make that body pain worst. Example, open your eyes. If you've got pain in your back, maybe do something like this to check how bad the pain is. Do it only once. You got it? Okay. I'll tell you why we did it. Later, I'll ask you to do it again and let's see if the pain is the same. Okay? So hands on your heart and close your eyes and repeat with me. I take 100% responsibility for this pain in my body. I take 100% responsibility for whatever I have done to cause this pain in my body. I take 100% responsibility for whatever I have done or not done that has created this pain. I take 100% responsibility for any negative emotion that I have suppressed that is causing this pain in my body. I'm sorry, dear body, for storing so many negative emotions inside you. I am sorry, dear body, for not taking care of you. I'm sorry, dear pain, for not listening to you about what you're trying to say to me. Please forgive me for hating you, dear pain. You're not troubling me. You're just making me realize what emotions are blocked. Please forgive me, dear body, for troubling you so much. Please forgive me for any negative emotion that I have generated that is causing this pain. Thank you, dear body, for healing now. Thank you for magically releasing any negative emotion that was creating this pain. Thank you for giving me a magical healing experience. I love you, dear body. I love you, dear pain, for teaching me this lesson, for teaching me this magic. I love you. And I love myself, even though I created this pain. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. All right, take your hands like this and take a deep breath, please. Okay, perfect. So with that, I'm switching off my music and tell me in the chat window, what is the intensity of the pain? Check the pain on a level of 1 to 10. What was it earlier and what is it now? Tell me two numbers. If earlier the number was 8, tell me 8. If it's 0 now, tell me 0. But tell me both the numbers together so I can see the comparison. For some of you, it must have gone down. For some of you, it must have gone to 2. For some of you, it must have gone to 0. Tell me the number. Okay, I can see 4 has gone down to 0. 5 has gone down to 3. 8 has gone down to 0. 10 has gone. For some of you, 10 is still at 10. 5 has gone down to 0. 9 has gone down to 4. Wow. 7 come down to 1. 5 has come down to 0. 8 has come down to 4. Instant improvement. 8 has come down to 4. 80% result is there. Wow, it's working. Somebody's saying, amazing. Try making that body movement again, which you did in the beginning. You remember? Something that made it worse last time, and check what's the feeling this time. Tell me better if it is definitely better than last time. And I guarantee you it must be better. Now, for a couple of you, it may not have improved because sometimes you need 2-3 rounds, not just one round. But here's a question. I had the guts of doing this in front of so many people. Hundreds of people are live right now. And I had the guts of doing this with so many people at the same time. And I am sure so many people have already got results. What does this mean? What I told you in the beginning. It works. Everybody type in the chat window if you agree this conversational Ho'oponopono thing works. By the way, also want to ask you, how many of you felt the effect was stronger compared to basic chanting? Type in S for stronger if you agree it was a stronger effect in the way you felt the impact of Ho'oponopono today compared to simply repeating, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So yes, this works, and that is what Dr. Joe Vitale was so impressed about. So now I'm going to show you amazing results of my students who became healers the way you are about to become a healer, and how many people they healed, how much money they made. But when I show you those results on screen, I don't want you to simply listen. I want you to be happy for them. I want you to type in wow. I want you to type in amazing. I want you to type in congratulations to them, because the more happy you are for them, the more happy you are for yourself. Because remember, at the energy level, we are all what? We are all one. Okay. So when people learned this conversational Ho'oponopono, and I asked them after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to report back how much money they were making, how many people they were healing. These are the results that I got, and these are just some of the results I'm sharing. This is the old stories that I'm sharing with you. This is Bharti. Bharti healed 70 people for free, 15 people paid healing, and she made 1 lakh rupees in 1 month. How many of you think this is a big deal? 1 month making 1 lakh rupees and healing so many people. But why? Because she was able to give people results with conversational Ho'oponopono. How it works is what you're going to learn in the Healers program. This is Padma. Padma also made 1 lakh, 500 people she healed, 40 plus paid students. This is Dr. Suhas. He made more than 1,50,000 rupees. By the way, these are old stories. These people have started making much more money since then. He was there in the video right now. How many of you heard him in the video right now? Type in I in the chat window if you heard him in the video. He taught Ho'oponopono to one of his students, and who was also a doctor, by the way. So that doctor was in a operation theater delivering baby for a lady who was pregnant. And during the delivery, when the baby got delivered, who was a baby girl, she did not respond. She was not crying at the end of it. Now, as you know, the baby has to cry after delivery because that means the baby is breathing. But the baby didn't respond for a few seconds, for almost a minute, which was dangerous. So Dr. Suhas told me that his student who learned Ho'oponopono from him kept his hand on his own heart. And by the way, he was doing the surgery. And one hand on the child's heart and started doing conversational Ho'oponopono. And in 1 minute, the baby woke up and cried and came back to life. Type in wow if you agree this is a wow story. Literally bringing someone back to life. And that too, by the way, who's doing it? A doctor is doing it. I'm proud to say we have many, many, many doctors in the Ho'oponopono certification course, and they are promoting this in their hospitals today. Isn't this amazing? So not just Dr. Suhas, by the way. We've got Dr. Gajendra who made 1,50,000 rupees. This is Rohini ji, a senior lady. And she said, I had not thought that I will make any more money now. She had come to a stage where she's kind of financially fine, retired, doesn't want to do much in life now, just wanted to learn and be peaceful in life. But she also started learning how to make money, and she's made more than 2 lakhs today. How many of you can relate to some of these stories, by the way? Type in I in the chat window if some of you can relate with this. Some of you are housewives. Some of you are working in a job right now. Some of you are retired and you're like, I don't know whether this will work for me. It will work for any one of you. This is Varsha. She made more than 3 lakhs. This is Mo. She has a small baby. And while having a small baby, she continued making healing. And she was also a HR manager in a company. So as an alternate career, she started doing this side by side by doing only half an hour to 1 hour extra. Today, she's crossed more than 3,50,000 rupees in revenue. For how many of you, this extra revenue with 1 to 2 hours a day can make a big difference in your life? Type in big in the chat window if you agree. This could make a big difference in your life. Okay. This is the conversational Ho'oponopono that I was talking about, which you just experienced with me. So if you experienced it, you saw hundreds of people experiencing it. You saw me telling you the story right now. You saw these people making money and teaching it to other people. So then again, tell me, does it work? Everybody tell me, I believe in the chat window if you agree, conversational Ho'oponopono works and it is unique, right? So now I'm going to tell you the second secret. But before I tell you the second secret, are you clear about the first secret? type in clear in the chat window that it works. Advanced conversational Ho'oponopono works, and it is 10 times more powerful than basic chanting. Okay, here we go. Going to secret number 2. The secret number 2 is the fastest way to make millions. And when I'm saying fast, I'm really talking about fastest way to make millions. Listen, right now, after COVID, there is a great opportunity opened up for people like you and me. People who want to teach something online. It can be healing, it can be maths, it can be law of attraction, it can be anything. But for people like you and me who want to teach something online, after COVID, because the whole world became digital, it became like a golden opportunity for us. Type in yes in the chat window if you agree this is a golden opportunity for all of us. Like this market opened up for all of us. Now, when this happened, a lot of people started teaching digital marketing course, which means how to teach something online, how to create a course, how to deliver the course, all of that. But one of the biggest problems I saw was everybody type in this word N-I-C-H-E, niche. Niche means a specialization. I've seen people doing a digital marketing course for one year and they're still struggling with one thing only. What's my niche? If some of you can relate with this, please type in I in the chat window. If you're still struggling with this, what's my niche? What's my specialization? The best part is people who get their niche make money fast. And most of you know that. The problem is not having a niche. Please tell me if this is a big problem. Type in BP in the chat window if this is a big problem right now. Most people don't even know what their specialization should be. They keep hunting for it, correct? The second problem is people who get the specialization, people who get the niche, they don't know how to sell. Now, please type in the chat window if you don't know how to sell. Type in I can't if you don't know how to sell. So you have to create a webinar. Like right now, I'm doing a webinar with you, right? This is also in a way an invitation to come and join my course. So most people, they learn this webinar selling formula from somebody. But the problem is after learning that formula and applying your specialization to that formula is a very difficult task. How many of you agree this is also a very, very big problem? Type in VBP in the chat window. If you agree, this is an even very big problem. Like this is a bigger problem. Because you may have a specialization. You may be very good at that specialization. But if you don't know how to sell, there's no point, right? The third point. Some people are good at selling also, but then they don't know how to deliver the content because they don't have the content. A lot of people in the name of a niche don't have a niche. What is everyone write down the word specialization, please. A niche is not just a unique topic, it's a specialization. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they don't get a specialization. They just simply choose a new topic, a unique topic and start selling it. But then if you don't specialize it, when people pay you money for it, will you be able to give results to people then? Type in yes or no in the chat window. No, you won't be able to give people results if you're not a specialist at it. And that is where the problem started happening in the market. People were not making money. So this is the third problem. Not having specialization, not having content. For how many of you this is also a problem? Type in I in the chat window if you have this problem, that you may sell to students but you don't know what to deliver. Like if somebody comes to you right now and says, okay, I'm giving you 10,000 rupees, you give me 30 days of healing. You don't know what to do for 30 days. For how many of you that's a problem? Type in I. Be honest about it, okay? And I know that's a problem. It's a problem not only for healers, it's a problem for coaches who are starting new today. The fourth big problem is also marketing. Even though you may know how to deliver content, but most of you are not good at marketing. Marketing means what? Reaching more and more people. For how many of you have no idea how to market yourself? Type in no idea, please, if you don't know how to market yourself. Now, if you keep struggling with these problems, the niche problem, right? Not having a good webinar problem, not having great content problem, not being able to market yourself problem. If you keep struggling with these problems, for how many years can you get stuck? Please tell me in the chat window, how many years can you get stuck? In fact, is there anybody here who's been trying to establish yourself as an online coach and you're struggling for some time because of the same problems? Tell me for how long are you struggling? Give me some approximate number. I'm hoping there are some people right now who are already here based on these problems. Okay, so we see right now already there is one person writing 22 years she's struggling, which means for 22 years you've been trying to establish a specialization, deliver content, make money like a coach like me, but you're not being able to do it. Some of you are saying 1 year, some of you are saying 6 months, depending on when you learned this science. But that is why learning from experience is the most time-consuming way to make money. Everybody write down, learning from experience is most time-consuming, most expensive. Because it can take you 1 year, it can take you 5 years, it can take you 22 years. I am now about to tell you a strategy. If you get this strategy, it will be the fastest way to make millions as a healer. How many of you want to make millions fast? Everybody type in fast in the chat window if you want to make money fast. Now, to give you the proof first, when I did this with people and my students learned it, here is the result they got. They healed 1,000+ people who got jobs, which means today, because of our program, more than 1,000 people have got jobs. Give me one word, how do you feel about that? 1,000 से ज़्यादा लोगों को job मिल गया है. Imagine the livelihood that we've been able to create in the market. 500+ relationships are saved. People who were going to divorce, people who were not talking to each other for years, 500 such relationships are healed. 1,000+ people have got their money back, which was either stuck or they were not able to make the money, they were not able to attract the money. 1,000+ people have started making money in their life. Not just that, health problems have been resolved. People who had diabetes, people who had blood pressure, people who had pain for many, many years, those kind of major issues have been resolved. In fact, to prove this science now and to give it more credibility, I'm now doing clinical research on this because now I have the data, right? Today, I don't have to say Hope No works. The data is saying it. And the day a medical journal publishes this data, फिर तो बात खत्म होगी. Then it is going to be officially proven that yes, this works. My goal is, my vision is, I want to make Hope No as a accepted alternative healing method. Type in wow in the chat window if that's a great mission. The way homeopathy is an accepted alternative method, the way Ayurvedic is alternative healing method, I want to establish Hope No, give it that medical credibility. And that's why we're doing medical research on this. How many of you after joining the course would like to be part of this clinical research, by the way? Type in I in the chat window if you want to be part of that research. We will choose some of you for that. Okay. Now, not just this. As I told you, we've got more than 5,000 healers that are made today. And when they started applying this method, which I'm about to tell you, in a very short period of time, which is how much time? 3 years. Everyone type in 3 years in the chat window. These 5,000 people I have made healers in the last 3 years. Total these 5,000 healers in the last 3 years have made a total revenue of 20 crores. Give me one word, how do you feel about that? 20 crore रुपए कमाए इन लोगों ने. They made 20 crores in last 3 years. Would you say in 3 years is pretty fast for so many people to make 20 crores? Type in yes if you agree. This is a very fast method. Yes? I'm about to reveal the same thing to you which I gave to them. And if they can do it, you can do it. In fact, after I show you this second secret, if any one of you says that after this I can't heal people, after this I can't make money, फिर तो मतलब I'm telling you मैं healing करना छोड़ दूंगा. I can guarantee you it works for anybody and everybody, provided the method is what I'm about to show you. How many of you are excited to learn what is this crazy method that has helped so many people so fast? Type an R for ready if you're ready for this crazy method. It's a very simple method based on simple science of NLP called as modeling. Everyone type in modeling, please. Now, what do you mean by modeling? Modeling means instead of trying to do something on your own from scratch, learn from somebody who already knows it, model it, and replicate it in your life. That is in simple words called as modeling in NLP. Now, most of you don't know what is that meaning of the word modeling in detail. So here is the simpler understanding of it. This will make sense to you what I'm about to show you on the screen right now. You remember what I told you is the biggest problem in the coaching industry right now. People don't have a niche. People don't have a specialization. Okay. I will give you a ready niche, which is Hope No. You don't have to worry. If you're joining Hope No Healers program, this is your specialization. This is your niche. Baat khatam. You don't have to hunt for your niche anymore. For how many of you could sleep peacefully tonight if you were clear that this is my specialization and I'm going to make millions here? If you had that clarity, would you sleep peacefully tonight? Type in yes in the chat window if you would sleep peacefully. 2. Ready mastery of the content. And when I say mastery, I mean mastery. In the Hope No program, on the very first day, I will make you do hours and hours and hours of practice. So much practice that I will leave you becoming a master of this concept. That you will be able to ask 100 people, who has pain? Raise your hands. You'll heal them. How many of you want that kind of mastery in one day? Yes, in the Healers program, 1 full day, but पूरा दिन मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. You'll have to work hard with me for full 8 hours of practice. How many of you are willing to master this with me? Type in master in the chat window if you're willing to become a master of it. Because listen, you cannot deliver something which is ordinary and expect great results. You have to deliver at the level of mastery. But mastery requires practice. I will give you that practice ready-made for 8 hours. If this happens, will you be confident that then you can heal people? If you in 8 hours practiced with me and you could heal each other's pain, you could heal each other's relationships, you could heal each other's career problems, financial problems in the program, live, wahi pe, ho gaya. Then will you be confident that you can heal people in your life also? Type in yes. So I'll give you that. Second, this is part of this. This is what I mean by modeling. Don't try to do it yourself. I will give it to you ready-made. Third, ready webinar script. Everybody write down ready webinar script. I will give you a webinar. And when I say script, I'm not going to teach you how to make a webinar. I will give you a complete webinar script only, which means a proper manual script. You read it word by word and people will join your course. How do you think these people made so much money? They are people who had no idea how to sell. Just like you. How many of you have no idea how to sell? Type in I in the chat window if you have no idea how to sell. And they were from all kind of backgrounds. You remember Dr. Suhas, he never did webinars before this, right? Varsha, she never did a webinar in her life. One lady, she was a HR manager. She never did a webinar in her life. But when I gave her a script, it was easy because the script works. My question is, if I gave you all this ready-made, can you at least apply it? How many of you can at least apply and pass? Raise your hands, please. In school, if you remember, everybody had a favorite teacher. Like I remember I had a favorite teacher. How many of you had a favorite teacher? Raise your hands. I remember I was not a very good student that time. Okay, I'll tell you something which you should not go back and tell my school. Okay, but there was this English teacher of mine. She was my absolute favorite and I was her favorite. So I failed in exams and she was also my tuition teacher. She did a little cheating with me. I'll tell you what cheating. Can anybody make a guess what cheating she did with me? Tell me in the chat window. And there is only one reason some of you can catch. Because you've cheated like me. नहीं तो पता कैसे होगा आपको. So I'll tell you what she did. She called me at home in the evening for tuitions. And she showed me the exam paper that I had written in the morning. She said, what is this? You've not written anything properly. Okay. She gave me the answer paper on the table. She said, this is the exam paper. This is the answers. Copy and write. Now do you think I can pass? Will I pass or not? Give me the answer in the chat window. 10% chances of passing, 50% chances of passing, 80% chances of passing. What are my chances of passing now? 100%. Now, I'm not saying you should do this in school. I'm not even saying what she did with me was right. I'm just saying it happened with me. I was lucky. Okay. Now, question is, do you want to keep struggling in your life or should I give you my ready-made webinar and then you can also be lucky? Tell me. S for struggle or L for lucky? Bata do chat window mein, what do you want? If you want to struggle, you're more than welcome. You can create your own webinar or I can give you my webinar script. Word by word, copy it. The way these people got results, you also get results. As simple as that. Copy. But in NLP, this is not called as copy. We call it as modeling. See, copy is when you take it without my permission. But when I'm giving it to you, that's not copy. That's me giving you rights for it. How many of you would love that? Type in I in the chat window if you would love that. And agar iske baad bhi nahi pass hue na, like if you don't pass after this also, everybody please take your right hand, give yourself a tapu. Like, how can you not pass with a script? Like it's impossible, right? But anyway, next, ready content. Because people's fear is not how I will sell. People's biggest fear is what if people buy? How many people have that fear? Type in I in the chat window if you have that fear. कि खरीद लिया किसी ने तो गलती से. What will I do with them? Don't worry. I will give you ready-made content word by word, what to deliver in your entire healing course, and I will make you practice it. Which means the first batch is not going to be a first batch. That is going to be a third, fourth batch because I will make you practice it 1, 2, 3 times in the program. Type in amazing if you think this is amazing. Would you agree if anybody got all these 4 things, it will be the fastest way to make millions? Raise your hands. Yes or no? Right? फिर तो हो ही जाएगा. Correct? One last point. This is a bonus point from me. ready marketing. If you really want to expand your business and you really want to take healing to as many people as you can all over the world, then you have to learn marketing. But here is the best part. I will teach you marketing with minimum technology. What is minimum technology? You don't have to worry about learning new digital technology like creating a website, creating an application, online selling. You don't have to do all that. The minimum thing you have to learn is taking a laptop, switching on Zoom and recording yourself. What to record topic I will give you. Practice also I will make you do. And I will give you a ready-made marketing plan. You follow that marketing plan, hundreds and thousands of people will know you in the very first week. And my promise, if you follow this method, first week in 7 days, your first Hope No Pro batch will be released. Ab bolo. First week, I'm saying, your first Hope No Pro batch will be released. You would have started healing in 7 days. Agar ye ho gaya, if this happens. Now tell me, only question is, इतना तो कर सकते हो कि नहीं कर सकते हो? I will give you this, but you have to apply it ना. Tell me this much I can do. इतना तो भैया मैं कर सकता हूँ, but इतना तो बोल दो chat window में that this much I can do. If you can do this now, then I'm telling you, nothing in the world can stop you from growing. And if you don't believe me, I'll tell you a beautiful story. Indu just sent me a beautiful group of pictures right now of, okay, I'm just downloading that. Here she is. Everybody write down this name, Vardhani. Okay. Now, when Vardhani came to our program, she is a classical dance teacher. And she used to get fits. Anybody knows what are fits? So when people get fits, they go into a kind of their body goes out of control, their mind goes out of control. And she said this happens to her anytime. When she was attending the healer certification program, during the program, she got fits while talking to me one-on-one. And mostly people who get fits, then they have to kind of keep something between their teeth. People have to give them a medicine. It takes a lot of time. I was able to stop the fits problem for her in 3 minutes. Now, give me one word. What do you feel about that? 3 minutes. Okay. And she has experienced this for many years. So she knows it doesn't get healed easily. So 3 minutes, she was mind blown. Like, she was like, how did this happen? How am I normal? Like, what did you do? Okay. I said, whatever I did, will you teach others? I will teach it to you. Whatever I did, I will give you the script. Will you follow the script? What do you think she said? What do you think she said? She said, if you give me the script, I promise you, I will teach it to as many people as I can. I said, okay, done. After that, she shifted to Hawaii Island with her husband because her husband's job got there. So she shifted over there and she started teaching people this whole thing using my scripts, exactly the way it is, word by word in Hawaii. Okay. Make a guess without advertising, the marketing method that I taught her without advertising. How much money she made in 1 year? Make a guess, chalo. Make a guess. Write the number in the chat window. 1 year, huh? Let me see what numbers people give me in the chat window. Chalo, jaldi likho. I'm waiting. 10,000 rupees, 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 1 crore. Yes. Here is the real number. She has crossed 3 crores of revenue now. Everybody write down 3 crores. You know how many zeros? 7 zeros after 3. 3 crores. If you check right now, in how many past years have you made 3 crores total? How many years has it taken you to make 3 crores? Some of you must have made 3 crores in the last 10 years. Some of you must have made 3 crores never in your life so far, a total yet, depending on who you are. She made 3 crores in 1 year because of this. Because she had everything ready, she had to apply it. And right now, Indu just sent me some beautiful pictures on WhatsApp. And if you see, I'm showing you on screen right now, this is WhatsApp. And as you see, Indu just sent me these pictures. This is Vardhani. Look at the number of people she's healing. That's Vardhani in the center. And do you know who's around her? Bodyguards. Because when she walks, there are so many people and that person behind her is the husband. That's Vardhani with her husband again. See? Look at the number of people she's healing on stage. That's her. Now, tell me in the chat window, If she can apply this and she can become where she has become today, can you apply? इतना तो कर सकते हो कि नहीं कर सकते हो? Type in yes right now. कि भाई इतना तो कर सकता हूं. Listen, we all deserve to make crores. Why not? We all deserve to be happy. Why not? We all deserve to give a good quality of life to our children, to our family, to everybody. But while doing that, you have to heal people, you have to help people, you have to serve people. In the healing business, there is so much money, you don't have to focus on money. You just have to focus on serving people. Now, I know some of you are focused on serving. How many of you are focused on serving? Type in I in the chat window if you are focused on serving. But you don't know how to have mastery. You don't know how to have a webinar. You don't know how to have content. You don't know how to market yourself. I'll teach you that. You apply it, you'll grow the way Vardhani grew. Okay? So, are you ready to be part of the Hope No Healer certification course and apply this? Type in I am a healer in the chat window if you're ready to declare that. Because the moment you declare, your journey of healing starts from there only. Okay? Now, while I'm showing you this offer, I want you to quickly take a notepad and a pen and write everything that I'm showing you because you're not getting the recording of this later. So write down everything in detail so you don't make any mistakes. After we finish this offer, which I'm giving it to you right now for the next 10 minutes, after that, we will have the Tears of Joy experience, where in just 10 minutes, you'll have release of 5 years of negative emotions that may be suppressed inside you. How many of you want to experience that? Raise your hands. You will after the 10 minutes of offer. But that offer right now, I'm specially speaking to those of you who trust me and who are ready for that 1 lakh rupees investment to make 1 lakh rupees a month for the rest of your life. And you're ready to get my content, my script, my webinar selling formula, my marketing method, everything. I'm just going to give it to you. You just have to prepare it and use it. If you're ready for it, one last time, please type in R for ready for the offer if you're ready for the offer. And then I'm going to show you on the screen what is today's webinar special offer. Here we go. Once you're done with the payment, when the payment link appears, send a confirmation on this number later and we will take care of it from there. But let me show you what is the offer first. First thing that you're going to get is the surprise. Dr. Joe Vitale agreed that this program is so powerful. He said, I want to be part of this program. So I invited him, and believe it or not only he agreed, he came live and we had to invest $10,000 to invite him to be part of the program. And when we invested $10,000, he came in and actually delivered 2 live lessons for Hope No. That recording is going to be given to you as a bonus. Part of the course. Type in wow in the chat window if you would love to directly learn from Dr. Joe Vitale. Okay. Second, you will learn what is the basic Hope No plus EFT understanding first. There is a big difference between basic and advanced. Second, you will learn what is the difference between basic and advanced. What I gave you today was only 1%. Lots more because of when we work with each other for 8 hours, I'll be able to give you much, much more. You'll be able to learn how to apply this specially for health. And I will teach you EFT. Everybody type in the chat window EFT, emotional freedom technique. How to apply Hope No plus EFT for relationships, specialization. How to apply it for career, how to apply it for money. And not only for yourself, how to apply this on other people. The best part is I'll teach you remote healing with Hope No. What is remote healing? The person doesn't even have to be physically with you. You just look at their picture and you'll be able to heal them. How many of you have heard about this called Reiki healing? Everybody type in yes in the chat window if you've heard about Reiki healing. You can do distance Reiki. Just like that, I've invented a method to do distance conversational Hope No healing. I'll show you that method. Then, as part of the bonus, you will be getting the Children's Hope No course free. I have delivered a full 2 hours Children's Hope No program only for you guys so that you can replicate that program and start teaching Hope No to children in schools. A lot of my Hope No students right now have started teaching this to hundreds and thousands of students in schools, and that is why they're also making a lot of money from that. In fact, there is this one teacher, she started teaching to the students first, and the other school teachers became her fan, and then she started teaching to all the teachers also. And she made more money because of that. Not just this, you will also get a ready-made business model. You don't have to worry about how to start your business, how to run your... I will give you step-by-step every business model part of it. Ready guidelines on how to start your Hope No plus EFT business starting today. Within 7 days, your business will be ready. Step-by-step method on how to create a huge fan following, not just student base. Everybody write down fan following in the chat window. In the coaching business, if you really want to be successful, don't create customers, create fans. People who love you, people who follow you. But that happens when you follow a specific method. I'm going to teach you that method, which I personally follow in my life. I'll give you an example. About a month and a half ago, I crossed the highest monthly revenue that I ever did in my life in 1 month. It was 10 crores. Type in one word, how do you feel? An average human being today, I come from a very middle class family, by the way. I made 10 crores in a month, and that's my monthly income right now. Out of that, 60% of my income came organically. Organically means people who don't know me from advertisement, people who know me from YouTube videos. If you don't believe me, let's find out today also. How many people did not see my Facebook ad? You are here because you know me from YouTube videos or from Facebook or from Twitter. Type in me in the chat window. So 60% of the money that I make is because I create fan following, not just customers. Now, how do you do that? I'm going to give you my formula. You just apply it. Okay. Next, ready-made list of topics also. Now, a lot of people say, but Mitesh, I don't know what video should I make. Like, I freeze in front of the camera. How many of you have this problem? You're very camera conscious. Type in I if you are a very camera conscious person and you don't know how to talk in front of the camera. Don't worry. I'll make you practice in such a way that you never have to get conscious in front of the camera again. And I will give you 100 list of topics ready of what to deliver. Next, you will get a webinar script ready, which I promised you. Ready-made ad script. After some time, when you get into advertisement also, I'll give you the ad script also for that. HRCM vision board will be there for you. Audios, how to create your own audios of Hope Nope No. The way I create my audios. How do you create your own audios? In a very simple method, I will teach you that. How do you create your own videos? What camera to use, which mic to use, what lighting to use, how to record, all of that in a very simple way I will teach you. All of this, if you check the total value of the program goes up to 12 lakhs 10,000 rupees. And I'm not exaggerating the price of any one of these things. If you check the list, every one of it is absolutely worth it. Everyone type in worth it in the chat window. If this is worth it, when you especially heard Vardhani's results, right? Now, you don't have to pay 12 lakh 10,000. The amount you're about to see on the screen is going to shock you. It's a very small amount. It is not even 1 lakh, which I promised you in the beginning. It's not even 75,000 rupees. It is only the amount that you see on the screen right now. That's it. That is the one-time fees that you will pay. And for the rest of your life, you get access to this complete program. And here is the best part. I'm not only going to give you access to these bonuses and to this entire program on videos. Those of you who are joining today, now, you will be added to a special list and you will be invited to the live workshop lifetime, which means that you can come to the live program as many times as you want. How many of you think that is going to be true value for money? Type in value in the chat window if you agree that's valuable, which means even if you pay today and you come after 5 years and attend my live program, you will get the opportunity to attend again. Okay. Now, all of this along with some more bonus, you will get a business card designed by us. So when you become a healer, your business launch pad is ready. We will give you a launch pad saying, okay, here is your business card. This is how it looks. This is the design. You just have to add your picture and that's it. Next, you will also get a brochure designed by us. So you don't have to worry about creating your own brochure. You just have to add your picture there. Not just that, you will also get a letter pad ready. Now, why a letter pad? Because just like a doctor, we will be teaching you to even give prescriptions to people about practicing Hope Nope No certain amount of times, making sure that they are doing it at least once a day, twice a day, conversational Hope Nope No with you. So a letterhead is also ready for you like a doctor. Now, here is the best part. We are also giving you a ready-made one-page website ready. Type in wow in the chat window if that's a wow for you. One-page website is going to be ready for you. So we've created this community called International Hope Nope No Healers, certified by Mitesh Khatri. And here we've created a community of all these students and you're going to be part of the international community of healers. I will promote you on this page and I will create a one-page website for you. You remember we spoke about Beshu in the beginning? This is Beshu again. So if you click on her page here, let's say no more. Just like her picture is here, your picture will come here. Your biography will come here. What people are saying about you, we will take testimonials from you of your students and we will add those testimonials here. All of this is done for you ready when you complete the certification after 2 days. All of this can happen in 2 days. Is this a fast method? Everyone type in fast if you agree this is fast. Almost anything that you want is part of it. Now, all you need to do right now is quickly take advantage of this offer, because I'm going to give you only and only 5 minutes to take advantage. I'm going to play a small testimonial video right now of some of the recent students. When this video is complete, this offer goes away, which means that the price will be the same, but these bonuses will not be available. Okay, so make sure that you finish the payment within 5 minutes. So here is the small video where you can see results of all those recent students who also not only made a lot of money, but how they got a lot of blessings from people. Here we go.
2,500 people attended my webinars. Last month we crossed 9.5 lakh. इस मंथ में अभी 20 days ही हुए. We crossed 7.5 lakhs.
Almost 14-15 years, I was making less than $10,000 per month. Less than 1 month, I started making $50,000 per month. 70 plus people whom I healed in free.
For free?
I have earned 80K.
So I have healed free students nearly 125 people. I have earned 3.5 lakhs today.
हजारों लोगों को फ्री वाला क्लास हो चुका है सर. मैंने तो आपके कोर्स में इन्वेस्ट किया था 8,000 रुपीज तक, और अभी तक 10 लाख क्रॉस हो चुका है सर.
फ्री का सीख कर महीना 30,000 रुपए कमा रहा हूँ.
क्या बात है.
And I literally had 300, like almost 100 Ho'oponopono members. I made $50 through Ho'oponopono, and literally I get $1,500.
I have given 25 people free sessions, and I have 10 paid people. And in the first month, I had only made 5,000 rupees. In the second month, I made 16,400. In the third month, I made 28,800, and this month up till now, I've reached 38,600 rupees.
I earned total 80,000.
80,000 in one go.
3 batches किए हैं, 10 free students and 10 paid students, 50,000 earned.
But my parental house is in Bombay, so in Mumbai. So for that, to get the position, and from MADA we had to pay 3 lakhs rupees. And just 1 week before, I was wondering from where will I arrange for this money. And magical money, sir, I didn't spend a single penny from my pocket.
You got the whole 3 lakhs? Wow, right. So the reason I'm coming back in the middle of the video, Indu just reminded me that some of you are asking for EMI option. There is one small EMI option for those of you who want to be part of this amazing program, and you want to start healing, you want to start making a lot of money and have a lot of blessings. The option is simple, but it has to be fast. Taken action right now. How many of you want an EMI? Raise your hands, please, or type in I in the chat window if you want an EMI option. Okay. What you need to do is make a smaller investment right now of 15,000 rupees. The link will be given to you in the chat window. After you pay 15,000, you will be given 7 days of balance time to make the balance payment. Within 7 days, when you make the balance payment, all the bonuses that I told you will be blocked for you and will be delivered to you immediately. Today, when you pay 15,000, you don't get access to the course, but you can block this particular offer right now. Okay, so take advantage. Those of you who want to be taking part of the EMI, I'm going to restart that video so you can finish watching the rest of the testimonials. Here we go.
And till today, in these 25 days, I have earned 38,000.
So much. I was not able to sleep last night. What I will do. And I'm earning a lot of money. I have a community of around 500 people.
No, the thing is, I'm a pensioner, first of all, let me tell you. Then I had to go and give my life certificate that I'm alive. It's mentioned, thanks for today's wonderful session from Canara Bank CBD Bellapur. See, and they give some money also, and they
have given the free healings to almost 20 people. And the paid one, I have given 9 people, and I have earned 75,000 rupees in just 10 days. Last 10 days.
सभी को बोलूँगी कि वाकई मनी आनी है। सर मुझे अब approx 100 मैं पे कर मतलब पेड में आ चुके हैं approx 3 lakhs.
I got 50 students from my community only. Yeah, 50 students for free healing for the first time. Amazing. And out of that, I converted 8 paid students and earned 40K within 10 days. It was so fast. Amazing. I joined many communities, but I never earned this much fast and taken back my invested amount.
15 दिन पहले मैंने सिर्फ 20,000 इन्वेस्टमेंट किया था. मोस्ट ऑफ द मैं स्टॉक ऑप्शन में या ऑप्शंस में कर लेता हूँ. तो 15,000 में इसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट किया था, उसमें हमने 1,61,000 प्रॉफिट किया एक्चुअली को।
तो फ्री में तो मैंने 150-200 क्रॉस कर लिए हैं फ्री में। टोटल इनकम सर एज अ इनकम मुझे लगता है कि इट माइट हैव गॉन अप टू 1.5 लाख या 2 लाख तक।
Wow. Congratulations. All right, I'm coming back. And remember, take action now, because now we are starting Tears of Joy experience, which means offer is going away. So take fast action. All right. So Indu, can I continue with the Tears of Joy experience?
Yes,
Indu, you there?
Mitesh.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
If
Super.
they
So-
only thing is, if they want EMI, they can
Right.
just click on the EMI option on the payment link. On the payment
Perfect.
page, there are a lot of options. They have to choose the EMI, Reserve Pay, and they can go for EMI as well, proper EMI.
Yes, you can
on
use
credit
the
card.
entire amount for EMI. That's what Indu is telling you. For doing that, when you're making the payment, there is an option of EMI over there. Depending on which credit card or debit card you have, if it is qualified, it will definitely show you the option for EMI over there also. Okay. Now, let's begin with the Tears of Joy experience. This is what I'm most excited about, because this is where a lot of your suppressed negative emotions are going to be released. And here is the best part. Those of you who are becoming healers today and you're joining the program, you're going to learn exactly this method, which I'm about to do with you. I'm going to give you the script. I'm going to give you the right music. I'm going to make you practice it, and you will be able to bring tears to people out of joy the way I'm able to do for you today. But let's experience it first, those of you who are experiencing it for the first time. Okay, so here we go. I am now going to switch off my camera. All I need you to do right now is hands on your heart first. And when I say something, when my camera is off, you just have to repeat what I'm saying, nothing else. While I'm asking you to say something, you're going to hear some music in the background. And it's also possible that you feel like crying. When you're feeling like crying, please do not suppress yourself. How many of you promise that? Raise your hands, please. Okay. Entire process, keep your eyes closed. And make sure in the family, nobody disturbs you for the next 10 minutes. It's going to take 10 minutes. If you want some of your family members to experience this magic with you, jaldi se bula lo, quickly call them and tell them sit with you. Okay? But no disturbance for 10 minutes. Everybody ready? Done. Let's begin. So I'm going to switch off my camera. All of you, please keep your hands on your heart. I can see you. And make sure that your eyes are closed. You will hear some beautiful music in the background. Relax your breathing, relax your eyes, relax your forehead. Focus on your breathing. Now repeat exactly what I'm saying. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. One more time. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now repeat exactly what I'm saying. I want you to first imagine your mother's face. Imagine her eyes, imagine her smile, and smile with her. Come on, guys, smile. And as you're smiling, repeat with me, Mom, I'm really sorry for not giving you enough time. I'm really sorry, Mom, for not taking care of you enough. I'm really sorry for not being the best son, the best daughter that you deserve. Please forgive me for hurting you, for judging you. Please forgive me, Mom, for not doing as much for you, as much as you sacrificed for me. Please forgive me. for not connecting with you, for disrespecting you. Thank you, Mom, for believing in me even when I did not believe in myself. Thank you for loving me even when I hated myself. Thank you for all the sacrifices you made for me. Thank you for loving me in spite of all that I have done. I know I did not tell you many times, but I want to tell you now. Mom, I love you. I really love you. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me, Mom. Thank you for everything in life. I love you. Now imagine your mom receiving that love. How would she feel? How would you feel? Now take a deep breath. Now I want you to imagine your father's face. Imagine his smile. Imagine his eyes. And say, Dad, Dada, Papa, whatever you call him, I'm really sorry for not listening to you. I'm really sorry for being rude with you. I'm so sorry for making you believe sometimes that you did not do enough for me. Please forgive me. I know you did everything possible in your capacity. Please forgive me for not realizing what you went through. Please forgive me for leaving you alone when you needed me the most. Thank you, Papa, for loving me in spite of all of that. Thank you, Papa, for giving me this life. I am alive because of you. And that is enough. Thank you, Papa, for being my Papa. I love you, Papa. Doesn't matter what kind of father you've been. I love you because I'm born from you. I'm still part of you. So I love you. Imagine your father receiving your love. How would he feel? Take a deep breath again. And I want you to think about a person who has hurt you the most in your life. It may be someone close to you at home. It may be someone in the office. Anybody. Think of that person. Take that person's name loudly and say, I'm really sorry for blaming everything on you. I'm sorry for not realizing I attracted you in my life. I'm sorry for not taking responsibility of my part. Please forgive me for whatever I did to create this situation between us. Please forgive me to live in so much hatred, so much sadness, so much blame. Thank you for teaching me this lesson. Deep within, I know I needed this. So thank you for teaching me to stand up for myself. Thank you for teaching me it is not worth being angry for so long. It only hurts me. In this moment, I declare, I choose to move on. I choose to let you move on. So go with love and grow with love. Now imagine that person disappears away and away and away from you. And all that hurt and all that negative emotions are released. And let the person move on and you move on. Take a deep breath again. Now take your own name loudly. Example, I'm going to say Mitesh. So take your own name loudly. Now say, I'm really sorry for leaving you alone. I'm really sorry for judging you so much. Take your name again and say, I'm really sorry. I am the one who criticizes you the most, who doubts you the most. Please forgive me for all that judgment, for all that self-hatred. Please forgive me for making you cry so much. Most importantly, please forgive me for disconnecting with you. I forgot. You are the closest to me. Thank you for this reconnection. Thank you for giving me this power to be part of you again, to be one with you again. I now declare, whether someone loves you or not, whether someone accepts you or not, from today, from now, take your name and say, I love you. I accept you unconditionally. Now give yourself a warm hug by crossing your hands across your shoulders. Make it a warm hug. Keep your head on one side of your shoulders, resting on your shoulders like a baby. And rub that part of your shoulder as if you're rubbing the shoulder of a baby. Take your name again and say, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm back now. I love you. Now feel your love, because you'll realize this is the love you were waiting for, were you not? This is the connection you were waiting for. Feel it. Give yourself that love Give yourself that forgiveness. Give yourself that connection. Be with yourself. Slowly open up your hands. Slowly start rubbing your hands together. Open your eyes. Rub your hands a little stronger, a little faster. Put all that energy on your face. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this privilege. Okay, give me one word. How did that feel? This was called Tears of Joy. Give me one word in the chat window. How are you feeling? Magical, amazing, blissful, relaxed. Cried a lot. How many of you cried, by the way? Type in tears in the chat window if some of you had tears. Let's see how many of you cried. Wow, look at the number of people who cried. But how many of you agree it was not a bad crime? It was almost as if there was a release happening. And do you feel that release right now? Type in yes in the chat window if you feel that release right now. I have a simple question. The experience that you had right now, what is the value of this? Can you put a price tag on this experience? No. Many of us go to restaurants, movies, holidays. That money is gone, we waste it. And in return, we get a little experience. But what you experienced right now, can I say it was priceless? Here is my promise to you. My promise to you is, now you will learn how to deliver this experience to other people as powerfully as I have today. And here is the best part. You don't have to worry about whether you will be as good as me or not. I'll tell you why. I keep saying this to people. I'm not an extraordinary person. I'm just an ordinary person with some extraordinary skills. If I transfer my skills to you, you'll be able to deliver the exact same experience to people. How many of you trust me? Type in T for trust if you trust that I will be able to deliver this experience to you. And you will be able to deliver this experience to millions of people now. Now do you understand this picture which I showed you with Vardhani? Why she looked so happy here? Now do you understand that not only she, but why all these people in the audience are looking so peaceful, so happy? Why? Because she's delivering the same tears of joy experience to them. And the best part is, she has a script. You don't have to worry about learning everything from your own experience. I will give it to you word by word and I'll make you practice it. All you need to do now is take advantage of this offer and become part of the Hope No Healers certification course and be part of a community that not only helps people heal, heals themselves, and the best part, makes millions. I want to share some more examples with you of people who have already healed a lot of people and started making much more money. So here are some of those examples here. I already told you about Varsha. I told you about Mo. I told you about, no, I didn't tell you about Sugandha, right? Sugandha is also a young lady. She started making more than 4,50,000 rupees. This is Kavita, crossed 8 lakhs. Nikunj Kumari was totally depressed when she met me. Today she's crossed 17 lakhs. Actually, the new figure is she's crossed 25 lakhs now. Ginny and Manpreet started as friends because they attended the program together, and they are both our platinum members, by the way. And as platinum members, they started partnering together and they started making money together. This is Lakshmi, made 17.5 lakhs. She quit her job and now she's a full-time healer today. Chandrani continuing to do her job and made additional 20 lakhs. Sandhya made 25 lakhs. Rita made 33 lakhs. Romi made 40 lakhs. Beshu made 44 lakhs. Geeta made up to 1 crores. And all of this happened because of the scripts that I have given it to them. As simple as that. Now, all you need to do right now, I'm saying it again and again, is follow my method with me. And in a live 2 days program, you'll be able to experience all of this and you'll be able to deliver the same experience to other people. And after those 2 days, within 7 days, your first batch will be ready. And you will start healing people exactly like this. How many of you love this so far? Type in love it in the chat window again. Okay, so if you love it, those of you who have already joined, congratulations. Welcome to the Hope Nopno Healers batch. In the next live batch, you're going to learn something even more powerfully next time. It's called Love Pono Pono. Everyone type in Love Pono Pono. Just the way I created advanced conversational Hope Nopno, I invented something new called Love Pono Pono, where now this is even more powerful than conversational Hope Nopno, because conversational Hope Nopno helps you release all the negative emotions. But Love Pono Pono gives you a higher level of positive frequency emotions. That was one thing that was missing, I felt. You release, but what about going to the higher level? That is where I invented Love Pono Pono, and you will learn that during the program. How many of you want to love Pono Pono? Type in love in the chat window. If you want to learn that, then take advantage and join the course right now. With that, I've come to the closure of today's webinar. I hope I was able to deliver value to you. If I have said anything since beginning that has upset you consciously or unconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, if you felt a little bad about anything that I said, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you soon in my next YouTube live video. Those of you who are attending from YouTube live, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that the next time I'm creating a free lesson like this, you definitely get a notification. And those of you who are attending on Zoom right now, yes, Indu.
If you don't mind, can you just show on the screen how to go for EMI option?
How to go for EMI option. Okay, we can do that.
Thank you.
So here we go. On screen right now, you will see this page where you see the price. Let's say you go down here and you go to the EMI option. Put in your name, obviously, put in all those details, put in your mobile number, go up there and come to the EMI option, complete order. After you go to complete order, wait for it. This page will open. Now here, it says offers on UPI and UPI. All of this is there, but you have to choose EMI option. So click on EMI. Only use two options here, either the credit card option or the debit card option. Now for EMI, your credit card or your debit card has to be part of this list. Example, any one of these credit cards will give you EMI option. If I go back, any one of these debit cards will give you EMI option. If you don't have any one of these credit or debit card, then that EMI option will not be applicable to you. Okay. This is how we use the EMI option. Indu, is there anything else that you want me to clarify?
No, this is good enough. Thank you.
This is good. Okay. So the next live batch is coming. The dates are already in the chat window. Take advantage now. Those of you who also want the EMI from our side, the structure is very simple. You pay 15,000 today. You get access to all of this. If you go to my website later and you pay for this course directly over there, one, you'll not get the 15,000 rupee amount. You'll see the amount that you see on the screen, full fees. So you won't get EMI option on my website. But if you take it now, you get the EMI option. You pay 15,000 now, pay balance fees in 7 days, then you get access to the course. The second thing is if you go to my website, the webinar special bonuses are not part of the website course. There you only get the recordings of the course. But here you're getting something special as the webinar because you're part of the live program right now. Okay. So with that, thank you so much. I had a great time talking to all of you. One more time, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.